Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with some more Genshin Impact today. Continuing on with the winter event that's going on. Yesterday, we ended up going through all of the mini games, and now we're just going to be doing some other ancillary stuff, as well as like getting back into the main story. We did a part, or not main story, the main story component of this event. All right, we have this left to do. We're gonna do right now. Go on quest. Oh wow, okay, so they're having us travel for it. Okay, I thought they'd show up at the festival area. Alright, well let's see. Maybe we'll bring them to the festival area.
Hello there, little one. What a lovely surprise. Where have your travels taken you recently? Oh, they all sound quite adorable. It must have been quite an adventure for them, coming from far and wide, crossing national boundaries to meet with kindred spirits. Ah, it's a tale filled with the romance of youth. The Soul Blazer saga seems to have quite a strong following. Maybe it's time to run another round of reprints. With such a dedicated fan base, it's only right to throw a token of gratitude their way. How about some free comic books,
Free comic book day!
There's quite a large group of you. I'll need to make sure there's enough to go around. These are first edition prints. You won't find them for sale anywhere. Take good care of them now.
What the heck? So many of these are like getting blocked off because of other quests that you have to do and complete. What the hell is happening with this? I feel like this happens so frequently now. Get that one. Okay, nothing new. Oh well, I guess it's complete. I guess. Okay, so I think it diverted back to the main story that had that. Yeah, all of them currently being used on another quest. Complete that quest or enable focus. Okay, well, we're just gonna enable focus. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Oh, it's like, dang it. So some of them are like right there, other ones are not. I'm surprised we never got like another like real winter area like this, except more expansive.
Traveler! What a surprise running into you in Mondstadt! I've never been anywhere with a climate like this before. It's so cold! But wow, what an experience! I've had my first snowball fight, built my first snowman. Oh, and the comics are a nice surprise. The Soul Blazer saga is super popular in Inazuma, but I totally wasn't expecting to find so many people that read it. I had a great chat with some Natlanese fans earlier. Oh, it really got me inspired. So, I ended up making a character stand. Oh, sorry, let me backtrack a little. Have you ever heard of the Soul Blazer saga?
I find it off-putting that they keep calling them comics. Because like usually they just call them novels.
No way! Your friends are into it too? What a funny coincidence! In that case, let me give you this character stand of Fiatena. Oh, she'll be right at home in the Legion of Soul Blazers.
Oh,
Hey, Marissa! We finished reading that comic book you gave us. It was pretty cool.
Morning. Wait, you finished it? Wow, that was so quick! So you two have been won over by Fiatena's infectious charisma? It was but a matter of time.
From what we read, it seemed like the Soul Blazers were a group of Natlanese heroes who fought against monsters.
Also, Moeka had a cameo in there. Does that mean the Soul Blazer saga is based on historical events?
That's right. It's an adaptation of Natlan's history. All the characters are based on real people. But of course, it's mostly for entertainment. You can't treat it as a history textbook.
The Soul Blazers were warriors who fought against the monsters of the Abyss. Their mission? To protect their nation. The finest warrior of all the Soul Blazers was Fiatenna. She is our hero, our role model.
The Pyro Archon has some real cool fight scenes too, though. She fights with real passion. But there's a whole bunch of other comic series that deal with her story specifically. This one is more focused on Fiatenna's story arc. Her motivations, her rise to greatness, and so on. No matter how desperate things got, she never lost hope. Thanks to her dogged determination, she went from rookie warrior with no understanding of strategy to a formidable commander. Along the way, she became friends with a group of fellow warriors who stuck with each other through thick and thin. Fiatenna! She's my hero.
This story really means a lot to her.
Oh, every time my thesis gets rejected, I just think about all the challenges that she faced. And suddenly, my own problems don't seem so insurmountable after all.
Don't worry, Alrani. I have faith in you. You'll get your thesis approved one day.
Aw, Veressa. You bet I will. Trifling thesis, you are no match for me. When I get back to the academia, prepare to be whipped into shape.
So, now that you guys are into this series, you wanna join the Legion?
What does it involve? It's a comic book fan club, right?
Don't stress over it. Yes, we were initially brought together by a shared interest in comics, but ultimately our main purpose is to share life's joys and get rid of life's woes. Whatever comes our way, we have each other, and we can face it together. We discuss comics together, eat together, and chill together.
In that case, Paimon's
That's a
in!
polycule?
Yes! Welcome, welcome!
Captain, what about the welcome ceremony? Or have you forgotten our traditions?
Of course I haven't forgotten. Find a nice open space and wait for me there. I'll just go grab something from the camp.
Okay, so it autos into part 2 once you do that other sequence.
Here. This is a good spot.
Alrani, do you have any idea what Veressa's fetching from the camp?
Probably the relic we used to swear in new members.
I'm here. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. I sprinted the whole way. Here, take this. It's a Fiatenna mask. I made it myself.
Thanks! Huh? Isn't this the mask you wear in combat?
That's right. Fiatenna used to wear a mask in combat too. So the one I made for myself is modeled after hers. Mind if I keep going for a bit?
Not at all! The floor is yours!
The tale of the Soul Blazer saga is a long one, told over 12 volumes. The characters go through so many changes along the way, growing and developing as the story progresses. This mask, for instance, is just one of the 5 different versions Fiatenna wears during the story. This one is my favorite of them all. At one point, Fiatenna goes through a tough phase where she's disillusioned after fighting so many battles, but her friends are always there for her even through her darkest time. With their encouragement, she was able to rally and get back on her feet. And this is the mask she wore when she made her comeback. In my view, that makes it the perfect relic to use for inducting new members into the Legion.
Oh! His ceremony just got super ceremonious.
Hold on to it. You're gonna need it during the ceremony.
Oh! Captain, is it time?
Now, Traveler and Paimon, join me in reciting the Legion of Soul Blazers Creed, which we will cry out at the top of our lungs. Yeah, just imagine you're bursting with praise for the chef after a sensational meal. Or, for me, sometimes, I get so happy hanging out with my friends that I just want to shout, "Thank you!" as loud as I can. When you believe in something, you shout it for the whole world to hear.
Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself. Now, repeat after me.
Okay.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
I will always champion love and imagination.
I will always champion love and imagination!
Great! Soul Blazers, as of this moment, you are now members of the Legion.
Nice!
I can't wait to tell Shilonen the good news.
If I'm not mistaken, she's out training with Minnie and Igong today.
Got it. All right, let's go.
Okay, hold on. Is that... No, it's slightly over. Okay, what the hell is glowing up there then? Lyman. Brother.
Follow the wind.
There we go. Oh, music? Or no, wait, what is this? Oh my god, wait. I think I remember this from years ago. We did a quest and we like had to come up here for a thing and we selected it and like finished out the quest. But then this just never went away. I wonder if that's glitched in everyone's.
Vice Captain, shall we call it a day?
That's enough strength training for now. But we still have racetrack familiarization training. We can't afford to skip it.
Attention, Soul Blazers! Da-da-da-da! It gives me great pleasure to introduce two new additions to the Legion of Soul Blazers. The Traveler and Paimon!
Alright! Induction complete! Now we're officially Soul Blazers!
Ah, welcome to the club! Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to hold a welcome party for you today. Minnie and Igong have been training for ages. They are completely exhausted.
Congratulations.
Minnie, you still up for racetrack familiarization training?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Since it's a four-person relay, we gotta rehearse every stage.
I'm so jealous of Alrani. Logistics is the easiest job. Gets to stay at the camp the whole time.
Yeah, they seem totally wiped out. Alright, we can skip the welcome party. We pretty much know everyone anyway.
Shame you have to miss out, though. I feel kind of bad. Let me think. Ah! Okay, here's what we'll do. Why don't you join us for training? We still need to practice on the race course itself, so we could turn it into a team-building event. In this cold weather, there's no better feeling than running around and getting the blood pumping. We'll all feel toasty and warm by the time we're done. What do you say, Traveler? Come on, it'll be fun. We can chat while we train. It'll take your mind off it.
Count Paimon out. She is not cut out for this at all. Paimon's never run a day in her life, 'cause she can fly. Flying's way faster than running.
Is it now? We should race sometime. Put that theory to the test.
No thanks. Paimon flying is faster than Paimon running. Not Veressa running.
Alright, we'll let Paimon off. It would be pretty absurd having someone who can fly join a running race. I'm all rested up, so I can join you instead. As for Minnie and Igong, if you guys want to keep training, then pace yourselves and stick to slow jogging. But if you're worn out, feel free to stay put and recover.
Thank you, Vice Captain. Yeah, I'm not moving. I'll just rest right here.
I'm down to keep training.
Okay, that makes 4 of us for training. Me, Veressa, Minnie, and the Traveler.
Let's split into 2 groups then. Shilonen and Minnie can do a slow jog. I'll be sprinting full speed on the race course. Traveler, you join whichever group you want. We're just happy you can join us.
Alright, let's hope this is actual training and it's not just gonna do cutscene. Okay, yes, alright.
Okay, keep your head up, shoulders back, and allow your arms to swing however feels natural. You'll save energy that way.
I think it would have been cool if they gave us like a different kind of stamina bar and we actually had to do a race.
This track forms part of the official race course. It's one of the flatter sections. Oh, monsters, huh? I guess that makes sense. Mountains have plenty of places for wildlife and wild monsters to hide. I'll politely ask them to leave us alone.
Violence is a type of language, I guess. Look how much faster it is to take out people with literally anyone other than Mink Boy. Dude, she's awesome.
Glad that's taken care of. One less thing for Minnie and Shilonen to deal with. They're jogging the same course as us, right? They should be here any minute. Let's wait for them. How's it going? You two holding up okay?
I'm good. Minnie's form is so much better than last time.
I still think I need more practice.
The course goes into an uphill climb from here. It's gonna get pretty tough.
It's fine. I'll keep going. I gotta get a good ranking. I don't want to drag this team down.
Even so, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. Health and safety always come first. Results are second.
Thanks, Veressa. I do appreciate it, but the thing is...
You need this, don't you? For personal reasons? You mentioned some kind of deal with your parents. I'm guessing it's something to do with that? I noticed you had a certain look on your face when you first brought it up, like you were trying to suppress how you were feeling. In my view, when a kid makes a face like that, it's actually a cry for help. So, what's really going on? You can tell us. If you keep it to yourself, we can't help you fix it.
I remember Minnie saying in one of her letters how she hoped to go to Inazuma one day and work as an assistant comic book artist. That or become a prop maker, building true-to-life comic book items for fans. But her mom and dad aren't very supportive of her goals. Could that have anything to do with the relentless training?
Oh, okay. I'll explain. Veressa's right. My mom and dad don't approve of me moving abroad for work. I'm the baby of the family. There's a huge age gap between me and my older brother, and I was a pretty sickly child, so my parents worried a lot about me growing up. They don't like the thought of me moving so far away from home. They say they'd always be worrying about my health. Also, they'd rather I pick something more stable. The idea of trying to make a career in the comic book industry is crazy to them. They think I need to be more realistic, get a real job. But what employable skills do I even have? I can do art, and I can build stuff, but I'm no good at anything else. It's like, no matter how many times we have the conversation, I can never get through to them. They treat me like I'm just a little kid living in a fairy tale world. But this time, the situation is different. Suddenly, my friends came all the way to Mondstadt to see me because of our shared interest in comics. And then we signed up for a cross-country contest. That really surprised them. I'm sure they don't believe I can do it. So, I made a deal with my parents. If I pull this off and my team gets ranked, they have to start taking me seriously about what I want in life.
Don't worry, Minnie. You're in good hands. Even Coach Yan-san has praised me for how fast I can run. And she has high standards. And you've seen Shilonen when she gets going, right? She's as tough as they come. A real hero. She fought wars for her tribe. As long as we do well enough to get ranked, your parents will come around, right? I'm confident we can do that.
Veressa.
Minnie, I still remember that time you sent Nepeka some of your work. Artwork of Fiatena, and a mask you built yourself. She showed them off to all the other kids in the tribe, and they loved them so much, they offered more to buy them off her. But Nepeka wasn't about to let go of them.
Huh? Really? I had no idea anyone would want to pay for my artwork.
Why wouldn't they? Your creations have real value. And while that's subjective in emotional terms, hey, the offer of more is a pretty objective measure. To me, that fact alone says that you already have a real job.
Your mask and artwork are already famous in the Collective of Plenty. People are constantly asking, who painted this? It's incredible work. If you ever visit our tribe, you can bet there'd be crowds of people swarming you and begging for your autograph.
I'll definitely visit one day. I had no idea I had fans already.
All in good time. We can talk more about that later. For now, I think you need to stay here and get some rest.
Thanks, both of you.
Good. I'll stay here and keep you company for a while.
The Traveler and I will keep training then. Might as well finish out the track.
Can we? We only had to take a 10-minute break to talk again while we were barely running.
You definitely don't want to stray off course on a mountain like this. It could get dangerous. If you find yourself getting cold, there are some torches off to the side in this section. Just set one alight and warm yourself up. We made it to the relay point. Good job. I gotta say, this terrain is seriously challenging. If people don't familiarize themselves with the course in advance, they could easily get lost on race day. But at least the organizing committee has taken the time to clearly mark out the course. And thankfully, there aren't many wild animals or monsters out here. People should be able to practice without incident. How are you feeling? Still got the energy to keep training? Awesome! Then let's get back to it. Whew. The next section looks even harder. Let's make sure to stay alert so we don't leave the course, and pace ourselves to protect our joints. This is the second section of the official race course. Watch out for signs so you stay on track.
So I was looking back at the sign because I wasn't sure if, like, torches also count as signs, or if I could have been pulled off course by it.
Watch out for that pit. Don't fall in.
Tell me what to do. happens between me and my pit is up to me. Okay, so we're going up to the teleport point, basically, looks like.
There's a gap here. If we jump down, it should shave off a lot of our race time. But it's a little risky. Gotta be careful not to sprain an ankle or it's game over. We made it to the relay point of Section 2. That's today's training target officially smashed. We just need to check out Sections 3 and 4 of the course, but we can do that tomorrow. Now that we've stopped, it suddenly occurred to me. After a whole morning of running, we're still only halfway up the mountain. Kinda? But then again, I'm already freezing. And it must be even colder up at the top. Yeah, forget it. Let's head back. I'll catch a cold if I'm out here much longer. Why don't we regroup with Shilonen and Minnie, then head back together? Hey, you two. We're back.
3, actually.
Honestly, not much happened.
Gong came to join me and Minnie while you were out training.
Yeah, I felt bad slacking off while everyone else was going the extra mile.
Sounds like the cold's getting to you.
All right, let's head back to camp so people can get some extra layers on. Wow, the time's really flown by. At this rate, I don't know if I'll have time for my nap before we hit the city for the afternoon.
Okay, let's go to quests, and we're gonna turn on, focus mode. It's weird that we have to turn on focus mode now, like quite a bit of the time, because before focus mode, it didn't feel like that we'd run into problems where it's like, oh, this other place or character's being used somewhere else. That didn't really happen that often, but ever since they introduced focus mode, it feels like it's been happening a lot more. Like maybe 1 out of 5 quests, when before it was like maybe 1 out of 50 times we'd have to like, oh, we have to do a side quest first or something. But yeah, like we really haven't had to do any of that stuff. Okay, well, we'll do the others a little bit later on. They seem to still be on a different path. We'll just run it. Close enough, and there's not a teleport point that's like on top of it. Okay, we're out of the cold zone.
Well done on your training, everyone. Now we have some free time before this afternoon's activity. As planned, we'll meet by the Knights of Favonius headquarters at 2 p.m.
Will we get to go to the library? Will we?
That's right! Excited?
Yes!
Me too. After days up here in the mountains, I'm looking forward to finally checking out the city.
Great! In that case, see you all at 2 p.m. sharp for some well-earned fun.
Yeah!
That perked them up. Now that fun's on the agenda, they don't seem so tired anymore.
Well, of course. It's important to relax and de-stress after training hard.
And to eat. I am super hungry right now. Okay, everyone. Dismissed.
Alright. And, you know, honestly, it only up until this moment I realized, oh yeah, the public library is inside the Knights of Favonius thing. That'd be like having a library inside a police station. It's like, that's actually kind of weird. Never really thought about it until now.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Alright, not us. Ah, close.
Okay, people, time to go.
I wonder what the Mondstadt's comic collection is like. Don't let me down, Mondstadt Library.
Shilonen, we made it!
Nice, everyone's here. Let's go. Minnie and
The Dewey Decimal System.
I'm surprised Miss Musk isn't here today. I always see her by the linguistics section.
You guys know this place inside out, huh? Even down to the regulars. That's impressive.
Of course, the library is my secret base. I know which books are on what shelves, who the regular customers are, even what brand of tea Lisa uses for her afternoon drink. This chair is the same one I was sitting in when I first read through the Soul Blazer saga. And anytime I want to write letters to my friends in the Legion, this is where I come. I just feel so comfortable here. Miss Lisa is really friendly. She's shared some of her snacks with me before.
Wow, amazing! Snacks. What I meant to say was, this library is totally different from the one back home. Instead of books, we have woven scrolls. They're usually hung up high on the walls, which means the shorter kids can't always see them. But I was always tall for my age. Whenever my friends wanted to read a woven scroll, they'd come get me to read it out for them. I got so used to reading woven scrolls in a group that when I eventually got into comics, I carried on the habit.
You think so? How does that work, though? Because everyone reads at a different pace.
It works fine. The faster readers just wait for the others to catch up before turning the page. Plus, with other people around, you can read for a bit, then chat for a bit, then read some more. Beats reading in silence. Funnily enough, that's actually how I got to know Shilonen. This one time, I came to her workshop planning to commission her for a job. When I arrived, I found Nepeka reading a comic book. And it turned out it was the Soul Blazer saga! We were both pretty stoked to meet a fellow Soul Blazer fan. And I guess we were chatting so loudly that we woke Shilonen up from her nap. She came over, intending to quiet us down. But that turned into us roping Shilonen into reading comics with us. Next thing you know, it was the middle of the night and we'd been at it for hours. Shilonen was so tired, she just laid down in between me and Nepeka and went to sleep. Ever since then, we've been the best of friends.
That sounds so nice. I really want to meet Nepeka too. I hope I can visit Natland one day.
We can make that happen. I'm sure Shilonen would be more than happy to introduce you. And don't forget to invite me too.
It's just...
Hey, don't feel down. A deal's a deal. As long as we get ranked in the contest, your parents will have to respect your wishes. So let's put all our energy into doing the best we can. We're gonna get that ranking, and you're gonna go on that trip.
I'll do my best.
I keep hitting X. God damn it. It's square.
They don't seem to have a dedicated section for comics and light novels here. Everything from the Yai Publishing House is grouped under children and teens. Everything is wrong with that. Would you put the Soul Blazer saga on the same shelf as The Boar Princess?
Yes.
Hey, watch it. What have you got against the Boar Princess?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. To be fair, The Boar Princess is a pretty good read. I bought the whole set from the Wan Wen Bookhouse.
The Soul Blazer Saga Armored Assault Volume 1. Ah! The Soul Blazer spin-off!
Yep. This book was my first introduction to the Soul Blazer universe. It abandons traditional modes of human combat instead housing the heroes within giant armored mecha, each the size of the Jade Chamber. And since it isn't canon, it's free to delve into territory that the original series can't explore, like aerial combat. It goes pretty hard. When I discovered this as a boy, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. As soon as I saw mecha and mid-air dogfights, I was hooked.
So you're big into the mecha genre, huh?
I sure am. After that, I was hunting down books in the Soul Blazer series wherever I could find them. I even bought the Mecha Warrior action figures released by the Yai Publishing House. I gotta say, though, it really did a number on my savings. Those action figures are so expensive and there are so many to collect.
Yep, that's how it goes. Seems like every other day there's a Soul Blazer reprint, collector's edition, spin-off series, sequel. So much to keep track of.
Okay, this is something that I kind of have an issue with when it comes to, like, we're supposed to be in a different world, right? And on top of that, we're very clearly, like, in a weird mix mash of, like, past and future. But, like, it's mostly past. Like, nobody's got cars. Everyone's just, like, still got, like, relies on books. There's no internet, really, or anything like that. Yet, there'll be, like, cultural touchstones to modern-day society where it's just, like, what are you talking about, man? You sound like an otaku. And fucking, like, they do that all the time in, like, even in, like, isekai or something like that, where it'll be someone from the fantasy world that's, like, that's supposed to be, like, horse and carriage days, yet they'll be, like, talking or referencing things that are just, like, this isn't how this would have worked back then, you know? And it's always weird when it's, like, a fantasy series that's a period piece, yet they're talking about, like, how people collect things, like, modern day wise. And it's just like, what? I don't think that's how that would work back then, though.
Yeah, the thing is, the publisher knows exactly what they're doing. They keep milking their cash cow for all it's worth, because chumps like me fall for it every single time.
Honestly, one of the things that blows my mind that I am so frustrated that they still have not really done this is that, like, isekai, I keep bringing up isekai because, like, fantasy and isekai in anime right now is, like, pretty heavily entangled. Like, yes, they're still separate, and you can find a series that's just a fantasy series on its own, but more often than not, it will still have the same tropes from isekai that's, like, bled over into fantasy. Um, Fuck, what was I saying? uh, oh my god, I'm having an elderly moment. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I seriously can't remember what I was just about to say. Because I went on, like, a slight two-sentence tangent. Oh, yeah, with the, isekai, like, or fantasy-ish worlds. When I say fantasy worlds, I mean a world with elves and orcs and stuff. Like, it's always, like, horse and carriage days. Very, very rarely will you ever find one where it's like, oh no, it's closer to the turn of the century, or, like, even anything past, like, a steam engine. Steam engines are super hard to find in, like, isekai and fantasy, but even anything past that up until modern day, and it's just like, I'm surprised there hasn't been more of that where it's just like, oh no, here's, like, cars that are, like, the early versions of it, or even, like, a 1950s thing. Because it's like, that's almost been 100 years ago, man. That's like 75 years ago. And I'm surprised that there hasn't been fantasy that's tried, or more prevalent manga and anime that's a fantasy that takes place in that time. Because it's either, even modern day stuff is super rare to find. It's almost always, like, supposed to be, like, fantasy in terms of, like, oh, it's back with, like, horses and carriages, but, like, it doesn't need, that doesn't hinge on it having to be old school like that. It could be fantasy with orcs and elves, but in modern day, or in, like, any time period between right now and when there were horse and carriages. But it's like, so often it is just horse and carriages, and it's like, why though? It's kind of limiting the fantasy genre, isn't it? I don't know. God, that was weird.
Me too.
Oh, it's the classic one sentence away from finishing the thing, and I should have just pressed X.
I am loving the atmosphere in here. The peace and quiet, the subtle scent of flowers in the air, plus the chairs look really comfy. Whoever runs this library has great taste. Ooh, that being said, what happened to actually running the library? I don't see any staff anywhere.
Lisa's probably taking her afternoon break at the moment.
Afternoon break? I'm the one who should be on an afternoon break. That's it. Okay, I am taking a nap. You guys go hang with Faressa. I'm gonna find a table to pass out on. Yeah, it's just too cozy here not to. It'd be a shame to waste the opportunity. There, that table. I have been eyeing it since we got here. It has nap material written all over it.
Paimon has a funny feeling that Lisa would approve of Shilonen's commitment to afternoon naps.
Wow. Snorter.
Whoa, that was fast. 1 second she's talking to us, the next she's out like a light. Guess so. Happy napping, Shilonen.
My. Looks like a lot of visitors snuck in while I was on my afternoon break. Hello, cutie. Hello, little Paimon. It's been too long. That's quite all right. I'm sure your Natlanese friend here has read the library rules carefully and intends to abide by them. As for your other Natlanese friend, I'm glad to see someone appreciates the cozy atmosphere. She looks like she's having a wonderful nap. Now then, has everyone decided which books they'd like to borrow?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to borrow this copy of Armored Assault.
And I'll take this one. Vera's Melancholy. Minnie recommended it.
No problem. What about your, leopard friend? Did she want to borrow a book?
Huh? Borrow a book? Oh, no need. Thanks. This one was great, but I won't be checking it out.
Let's see. Along with Divinity, you have very good taste in books. Or should I say, good taste in pillows?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's my drool. Sorry.
All right, let me fill out the register. Then you'll be free to take your books.
I think that might have been the briefest conversation we've had with Lisa ever.
My appetite is insatiable today. Must be because of all the exercise.
Yeah, I bet everyone's getting hungry by now. We did push it pretty hard this morning.
Plus, the organizing committee had a load of supplies to distribute today. Stuff to keep people warm. I'm ravenous after moving all those boxes. Minnie, you're a local. Any recommendations on where to get a late lunch?
How about Good Hunter? Their steaks are really
It's
good.
like the only restaurant in town.
I am so down. I'm craving a plate full of meat right now.
Igong, don't tell me you caught a cold again.
Sounds like we should get some hot soup for the table. Come on, let's go.
To the diner. Restaurant place. What? Actually, wait, no, there are two. There's Good Hunter, and then there's the other place. Although the other place is more of a tavern as well. And then we also got the bar.
Is the steak. Everyone loves Good Hunter. My family eats here all the time. It's a little small, though. We'll probably have to split the group across 2 tables.
Ah, bummer. Well, never mind. We've done plenty of group activities recently. It won't kill us to split up just this once.
Captain's already been hypnotized by the menu.
It smells so good. Meat stew? Seafood? Are you ready to order? Let's see. I guess I'll get the ball rolling. Let's start with 30 plates each of tea break pancakes and flaming red bolognese, 7 bowls of calla seafood soup, and, yeah, 30 meat nados. As for appetizers, 12 apple roly-polies and 12 sauteed matsutake. Don't want to overdo it. Anyone else want to add something? Or we could just start there and add stuff later.
Looks like Baressa's appetite is as crazy as ever. Thanks, Sarah. That'll do for now.
Are you sure it's not too much?
Oh, I promise you, none of it will go to waste.
If you say so. Well then, I guess I better get cooking.
Nothing beats eating a nice big meal when you're hungry for it.
Good lord, they do not have enough food. Like, look at that little stall card. They do not have enough
No
for
matter
30
how
of
many times I
anything.
witness it, the Varessa versus food show never ceases to amaze me. You gotta hand it to the collective of plenty. They can pack it away, and they can pack a punch.
Well, you gotta eat so you have enough energy for training. And as Fiatena once said, even a beast of the abyss knows that being a picky eater is an unpardonable sin. So all the more reason for us to eat our fill.
Oh, I know that line. It's from that standalone special, Fiatena versus Abyss Lecter, Battle of the Meat Feasters, right? Don't underestimate a hardcore fan. I know every line in the Soul Blazer saga, no matter where in the Soul Blazer universe it comes from.
Nice one, Alrani. The writers had fun with that one, didn't they? Pure comedy. Can you imagine if that was based on a true story? An eating competition with an abyssal monster. Such a hilarious proposition.
Yeah, it's really stretching the boundaries of possibilities. I guess it takes a certain kind of talent to come up with ideas like that.
Wacky ideas are one thing, but what really blows my mind is the characterization process. The way they take historical figures like Fiatena and breathe new life into them as comic book heroes is just so impressive. Some people think I'm not enough. I have 2 words for those people. Think again. That's one of my favorite Fiatena quotes of all time.
That's from the Soul Blazer Saga Volume 3. Just FYI.
Thanks, Alrani. Minnie, do you have a favorite Soul Blazer quote? Or a favorite plot point in general?
I feel like this stuff might have hit harder if, again, they built up this comic series throughout the game. I mean, like, we've had books for, like, a lot, like, since start, but it's crazy that we haven't had a comic, really. And now, all of a sudden, here's an old event based around comics. And just like, really? You couldn't have gotten this started back in Natland, at least, or something?
I think for me, it's the way they portray Fiatena's dream.
Because, yeah, it's at this point, it's just kind of like going to a convention for a thing that you're not necessarily interested in. It's like, it's not bad, it's just, okay. Like, I'm not a big fan of this thing that everyone else is, but, like, you know, happy you enjoy it.
Despite the endless numbers of monsters, and even when the Abyss seems like a never-ending threat, Fiatena never gives up fighting for her dream homeland. Maybe it is impossible, but if we don't try, we'll never know.
Oh, yeah. I love that line, too.
Volume 3 strikes again. FYI.
No matter what, Fiatena always stays true to her dreams. That's why she'll always be my favorite hero.
Same, but when I look at my own life, I wonder, will I ever have that same kind of tireless dedication? Following your dreams is so hard sometimes. I feel like I'm giving everything I have to give, but everyone around me is telling me, give up. It's not realistic. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even that good of an artist. I'm never quite happy with my work. Sometimes I get to thinking that I should just pack my pens and paper away and be done with it. Maybe life would be easier that way. But I've tried that before too. And it's never long before I start to miss it. I'll be at the grocery store buying some cured meat or at home doing some chores, and I'll suddenly find myself thinking, I miss my art.
Let me guess. It always ends up with you digging out your art supplies and giving it another try.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a cycle, honestly. I keep flip-flopping between, that's it, I'm never painting again, and no, I gotta keep trying. Who am I kidding? I'll never have Fiatenna's perseverance.
You're thinking about it all wrong, Minnie. Even Fiatenna had days when she didn't feel like training or eating right. Having tireless dedication doesn't mean doing the same thing on repeat every day. To me, dedication just means being passionate about something. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you always carry it in your heart. Sometimes you let yourself go, but it's okay. You can always get back on the wagon. If you lose muscle or stamina, you just build it back up again. The important thing is to keep that passion alive through all the ups and downs. As Fiatenna said,
there is only one eternal power in this world, the power of love.
Exactly! From Volume 6, when Fiatenna delivers the crushing blow to her enemies. You see? The important lessons stay with you.
Yeah, and they always will.
Wait a sec! Baressa? When did you clear all those plates?
While everyone was talking. I guess Fiatenna put me in the mood for a meat feast.
No fair! Come on, everyone, eat! We need to catch up! So full.
I can't eat another bite. I'm absolutely stuffed.
Should we head back to camp? We can walk off some of that food.
Oh, okay. They literally just want us to walk. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Since we're already by the thing, let's check and see if we have it. Boom.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for
I have no idea where we are on the gem stuff. Let's actually check on that. First, let's check the shop. This is getting really long. 7 days. Okay, so that's almost already rolled over. Let's go wishes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, I didn't realize we already swapped to someone else. I have mixed feelings about her. It's like, one hand, I do want to get her, but it's just like, I don't know. There's a bunch of other characters I'd really prefer, too. I think I'm going to hold off and not pull for her. Holding off. Let's check characters. Or wait, no, sorry, the other characters. Yeah, Durin was actually a surprise when we just played him. He was a surprise. Her I want to get just because she's Egyptian themed. I love all the Egyptian themed characters. They're really dope. Lynn's 100%, he's on my list. He has the coolest ult in the entire game. The dude frickin' spikes it. Dirk also want to get. And then I think other than those, Nivelette, I would like. Wander, I would like. Oh, dude, we still have not gotten him. Like, seriously, at some point, just put characters in the shop for us to buy. We have way too many characters to cycle through. Or do a special banner where you have, like, instead of, like, one S rank and a bunch of lessers, you just have all of them be S ranks that you pull. That are, like, older ones. Like, everyone from year 1 or 2 you can pull. Yeah. He's okay. I don't have really any strong opinions. I still want Shogun. So bad. Yeah, Shogun, the brother. Wander, Neuvillette, and then honestly I don't want her. Her bite, like I do not like the traversal stuff that they have. I'm kind of not feeling that. Skirk, Flint's, and then Durian. I think I'd like. Although he's fire type, we already have quite a few fire types that are really good already. But yeah, that's kind of it. All the rest of the characters I like, but like not enough to like I want to get them. Although I do really like her. Her design is probably one of my favorites in the game. Although gameplay-wise, mid. Yeah, we only have like 5 characters that I really, really want to get. And actually, let's check shop again. Hold on, let me... Yeah, like... This stuff is crazy. I don't think they ever have an S character in here, do they? I don't think so. Anyway, continue on. Mint. Chicken. Owl. To get some recipe stuff. I haven't cooked in a long time. Hey look, that guy's still waiting for his dad to show back up. He's never coming back, Timmy!
There's no more group activities today. Once we get back to camp, everyone's free to do their own thing.
That's a relief. I'm about to go into a food coma.
Oh, Minnie, where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Patton? What is it? Is something wrong?
What do you think? You've been gone for days and haven't checked in once. Mom and Dad are worried.
I've been out training for the race with my friends all morning. We just got back and everyone was hungry, so we came to get some food. Mom and Dad should know about it, though. I told them I signed up for a cross-country contest and I'll be at Dragonspine practicing in the days leading up to it. They agreed and everything.
Yeah, well, you know what they're like. They agree at first, but then several days go by without seeing you, and now they're freaking out. It's always that way.
Aww.
Oh! So, Patton from the tavern is your brother?
Are these the friends you were telling me about? Wait, honorary knight?
I'm sorry, I've heard this voice actor way too many times in way too many things to be like, just use your normal voice, dude. What's with the voice? That's the problem with anime in America, is that like they've been getting better over the last few years, but it's like you have a huge pool of voice actors that you can pull from, but it's always like same handful. Like most of the time when I watch a new anime, it's like, wow, I've heard this guy's voice for like 20 years almost. In most things.
Hey everyone, I'm Minnie's much older brother.
I'm kind of doing a raspy thing right now. Because I got a thing called range.
When did you make friends with the honorary knight, Minnie? Whew, you kept that one quiet.
Oh, well, the honorary knight just sort of showed up for the pre-race training. I never had the chance to tell you guys.
Thanks for taking care of Minnie, everyone. I hope she hasn't been too much trouble.
Has been.
Don't be silly. Minnie's our good friend.
Cancer on
We've
our
been
team
hanging
dynamic.
out, training together. It's been super fun.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, well, Mom and Dad said to tell you they miss you and they hope you come home soon. It's great that you've got a hobby you're so passionate about, but don't let it take up all your time, okay? You gotta come home and check in once in a while. Come home as soon as you can, okay? You can go back to training tomorrow. We don't want Mom and Dad blowing a gasket.
Okay, I get it. I'm heading back to the camp with my friends now, but once we get there, I'll grab my luggage and head home.
Okay, great. Make it quick, though. Otherwise, Mom and Dad will probably go all the way to Dragonspine looking for you. Sorry to intrude, everyone. Have a great day. I'd better get back to the tavern now.
Oh wait, no, that's all the way back over.
Man, I almost forgot how cold the mountain was. The difference between here and the city is mind-boggling. I'm gonna go warm up in the tent.
I'll join you. Right now, I just want to wrap myself in blankets and let the food coma run its course.
Food coma?
I'd better come too so I can grab my luggage.
Minnie!
There you are, young lady.
Mom, Dad, you actually came.
What choice did we have? When were you planning on coming home? I thought this was supposed to only last a couple of days, but you've been gone for most of the week.
Yeah, that's a couple of days.
I said a couple of days. I said several days.
You did. I remember that. But we also agreed that you'd be out during the days and come back home every night. Come on, it's time to go.
Okay, I'll just let my friends know. Hey guys, I won't be staying in the camp tonight. See you tomorrow for training.
I'm sorry? Tomorrow as well? This is all getting to be a bit too much, Minnie.
What the fuck are you talking about? What?
You've been out here for days on end. Don't you think you've had your fun? Besides, you're not built for this cold weather.
Cool, I'm moving out. Bye.
Remember that dreadful fever you had as a child? It took the better part of a week to clear up. Your mother and I worried ourselves half to death about you.
What?
Hello, sir. I'm Minnie's friend, Varessa.
Ah, Varessa. How do you do? I believe Minnie's mentioned you before. Thank you for keeping her company out here. Sorry, I would have brought a welcome gift if I'd known.
Welcome gift? No, there's no need for that. I just wanted to say, this contest, it really means a lot to Minnie. We've been training together in preparation for it. Minnie's taking training really seriously. Every day she starts earlier and finishes later than anyone else. Whether it's strength training or practicing out on the race course, she's been working the hardest out of everyone in our group. Didn't you make a deal with her? I heard that as long as Minnie gets ranked in the contest, you'll consider letting her do what she wants with her life? Her greatest wish is to work in the comic book industry, and she's putting so much work into it. Surely you don't want to see all her efforts go to waste.
Of course not. But the thing is...
Mom,
That's enough! What's more important? Your comics or your health? I don't know how many times we've told you. It's great that you have a hobby, but you need to learn the difference between work and play. When's it going to stop, Minnie? When you ruin your health in the name of fun?
Don't take your father's words too hard, Minnie. Both of us just want what's best for you. You're still young, and it's great that you have something you're passionate about. But at some point, you need to think about your future. I've seen your artwork, and I do think you have a wonderful talent. But being a comic book artist just isn't a stable career.
I'm sorry, Minnie. I didn't mean to be so harsh. I know how much effort you're putting into this. We both do. We really admire your determination. You're our daughter. And we love you so much. But surely you can appreciate where we're coming from. Dreams are great. But at the end of the day, they don't put food on the table.
Mom, Dad, can we please continue this in private?
Yes, of course. Let's move over there.
As we all move over there.
tense with Minnie's parents there. Even Paimon didn't dare to interrupt.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to speak up on Minnie's behalf again, but I didn't even know how to butt in. I mean, it sounded like their hearts are in the right place. They said they have her best interests in mind, expressed concern for her health, tried to comfort her, but the whole thing still just felt kind of off to me. I can't quite pinpoint what it was, though. I mean, whether I'm training, eating, or heading to bed for a nap, they're all smiles. But Minnie's parents, neither of them were smiling when they spoke to her just now. Their words were caring, but their tone was so angry. I don't understand it. It sounds like they don't want to let Minnie take part in the contest. But then all her hard work will have been for nothing. What are we gonna do? I'm supposed to be Minnie's captain, but I feel powerless to help her.
I wasn't expecting Nepeka's gift for Minnie to come in handy so soon. I was planning to save it as a final surprise before we leave, but under the circumstances, it would be silly not to use it now. I can't put smiles on her parents' faces, but I think I can make sure Minnie gets to participate in the contest.
That's not true. I promise I would never.
Well, in that case, we can discuss this more back home.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's something I'd like to discuss with the two of you.
You must be Vice Captain Shilonen. Minnie's mentioned you before. Is something the matter? If it's about the competition, don't worry. We'll let Minnie take part. But as we've just informed her, this will be her last time. We don't want her wasting any more time on worthless pursuits.
Gotcha. Look, I don't mean to interfere with your family business, but Minnie's a part of our team. I have to make sure everyone's in the right frame of mind to and I can't help but feel that her conversation with you was a little demotivating. I'm concerned it's going to impact her performance on race day. I also don't think you're really validating her efforts when you brand something your daughter is passionate about as wasting time. Like I said, not trying to intrude on your family business or anything, but I thought you should know that a student of mine back home simply adores Minnie's artwork. She's not here to speak for herself, but as her teacher, I felt like I should pass along the message.
I agree that Minnie has artistic talent, but I stand by what I said earlier. Hobbies are hobbies. Work is work. A couple of fans isn't going to get you anywhere in life.
Yeah, about that. Take a look at this letter.
And his heart grew 3 sizes that day.
What's this?
Let's call it a token of appreciation from Minnie's fan base. They wanted to write 1 letter each, but I told them I couldn't take a whole sack of mail on a long-distance trip. So instead, my student Nepeka arranged for them all to make a group painting for Minnie. In the end, so many people participated that it was pretty much 1 brushstroke per person.
Nepeka's so thoughtful.
Sorry, Minnie. Nepeka wanted me to give this to you as a surprise after the competition, but given the situation, I made the executive decision to give it to you now.
So how many people is this?
You think Minnie's wasting her time because in your eyes, making art isn't a worthwhile job? And when you use words like worthless, what you're really saying is it's not a stable source of income. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Well, now you have another way to measure worth. Your daughter's artwork has attracted a whole lot of fans, and very enthusiastic ones at that. Since arriving in Mondstadt, I've learned that being a bard is seen as a very respectable profession here. Let's imagine Minnie was a bard for a second. Instead of drawings and paintings, she'd produce poetry and songs. Instead of fans, she'd have an audience. Would you still be inclined to stop her from being creative? Would lyrics and music be just as much of a waste of time?
I take your point, but there's still the issue of her health.
Sorry, let me butt in real quick. You know, Minnie's not nearly as fragile as you think. I'm not just saying that either. I've been doing competitive sports in my tribe since I was a little kid, so I know what I'm talking about. Sure, Minnie's not built like a pro bodybuilder, but she's got great potential. A sensible amount of exercise is good for her health. Far better than staying cooped up at home all the time.
Mom, Dad, my health is a lot better these days. Really, I feel great. Now that I'm training every day, my appetite's improved and I'm sleeping better.
Minnie, sometimes I forget how grown up you are now. You're your own person with your own ideas. To tell you the truth, your mother and I don't really understand this whole world of comics and Yaoi Publishing House. When all's said and done, we just want you to have a safe and stable life. The last thing we want is to see you suffer. But a deal is a deal. This competition clearly means a lot to you. So, give it your best shot. See it through to the end.
I will.
Thank you, Honorary Knight. It really does ease my mind knowing that you're on the team. I think I've said enough for one day. Minnie, you're free to attend training and attend the competition. But you're not to stay out at night. Come home and sleep in your own bed. Understand?
Yes, Dad.
Alright, we got through that with minimal, like, you know, drama.
At least we got there in the end. It was a shot in the dark, honestly. I'm not good at dealing with family drama. Sure as heck didn't have a plan B, so it's a good thing the letter worked. This is way more than I signed up for. I only came here to buy that, merch stuff or whatever. No, you think? I don't know. Seeing how Minnie's parents were acting, it just reminded me of a similar situation from a while back. Sometimes someone can love their idea of another person so much that they'll try to mold them to fit that mental image. But if love is starting to restrict your freedom, it's time to get out. Anyway, Minnie's parents aren't nearly that extreme. Let's go get ready. Tomorrow is race day and we have to deliver results.
Look, that was like, that was, okay. Obviously not all of what we've done so far on stream was part 2, but a lot of it was, and a lot of that, and almost all of that was cutscenes. Bro. I was hoping that the update was just like a weird kind of one-off thing, where for some reason they just like super hyper-focused on nothing but cutscenes, but it's like, even in this event, it's just been so much cutscenes. To be fair, yes, we did do all the side, like, minigame stuff yesterday. But again, bro, you need to find a way to mix in gameplay with the main story more. Like, the running part at the beginning was promising. It's like, oh, okay, so we're gonna be doing this. And then it was just like, and now here's 40 minutes of cutscenes. It's just like, dude, come on, stop. I'll wait for the fucking anime. Just cancel the game and just give us the anime then. If all you want to do is just tell the story and fuck the gameplay part. You know? It's insane at this point. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Okay, good. I was afraid that we were over the midnight mark. But we were not. Alright, we'll just wait a little bit.
The cross-country contest have shown up. How's everyone doing? Feeling ready?
Towels, hot soup, warm blankets. Yeah, I think I'm all set. Captain is taking the team through a warm-up as planned. Once the race starts, I'll go wait at the finish line to hand out water and blankets to the contestants.
I got here a little late because I was coming from home. Are they still warming up? The race is gonna start any minute.
Yeah. I wonder what's taking them so long.
Huh. It's not like Varessa and Shilonen to be behind schedule. Okay, we'll go check on them.
Thanks, guys.
Alright. Oh no.
Hey! They finally emerged from the tent! Guys, what's wrong? You all look so serious.
It's Igong. He's come down with a fever.
I wish I'd acted sooner. I've been checking in with him constantly since he started sneezing. And he said he was fine, but still. I should have known better.
He probably hoped he could tough it out until the end of the competition, but now it's broken into a full-blown fever. He doesn't even have the energy to get out of bed.
We've been in touch with the organizing committee, and they're making sure he stays warm and takes his medication. They actually sent a medic to look after him, so he's in good hands.
Well, that's good, but what about the race? You're one team member short and it's about to kick off any minute.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? This race is a huge deal for all of us. Minnie's parents are already waiting at the finish line. Our only hope now is...
That was our first thought too. You've trained with us, so you know the course. Plus, you have a good level of fitness and plenty of outdoor experience. I don't feel great about roping you in at the last minute, though. There's nothing worse than someone dumping an urgent job on you when you least expect it, and making you feel like you can't turn it down.
We'd love to have you on the team, but only if you're willing. Tumani to the rescue once again! You'll always be Natlan's hero, Traveler. Wherever you go, we place our pride and our hope in you.
All right, let's save the fawning for later. We don't have much time. The order for the relay will be as follows. First me, second Traveler, third Varessa, and finally Minnie. Your section of the course is the first uphill stretch. Remember to pace yourself and conserve your energy. Don't try to sprint the whole way. Once I hand you the baton, follow the signs until you reach the statue, where you'll hand it off to Varessa.
We can do this, guys.
All right, time to make a move. Everyone, get to your starting position.
Okay. Interesting. We're starting with it. I thought we were gonna get like a lot more drama stuff before the race. Maybe it will come after. I'm assuming this part's gonna be just as long as the last part. So already doing the racing is interesting. Ready. Or maybe this part's just super short and it's literally just this. Doing the race parts. And then the celebration after.
Spectators, welcome to the Dragon Spine International Cross Country Challenge. My name is Draff, and I'll be serving as referee for today's proceedings by appointment of the organizing committee. Let me start by saying I wish all our teams the best of luck, and I look forward to a day of new personal bests, fantastic results, and of course, playing by the rules. I'm also obliged to remind everyone how important it is to remain within the bounds of the official race zone. The terrain on Dragon Spine is hazardous, and the last thing we want is anyone getting injured, or worse. The organizing committee has taken steps to remove all hazards from the race course, but the rest of the mountain remains a danger zone. Contestants, if you find yourselves unable to complete the race due to injury, illness, or other reasons, please step to the side of the track. a member of the organizing committee will come to your assistance and deliver first aid if necessary.
Captain, where's Gong? The race is about to start.
I'm afraid Gong came down with a fever. He's sleeping it off at the moment. Sorry, Minnie. He's not going to be taking part today.
What? But that means...
The Traveler won't let you down, Minnie. He's a pro at this stuff. Heck, you might even have a shot at first place.
Okay, got it. Thanks for coming to the rescue.
And now, it gives me great pleasure to welcome the cross-country relay teams. From Sumeru, the Sand Blasters. From Inazuma, Lightning Strike. From Liyue, the Sunset Squadron. And from Fontaine, the Frostbite Friends. Next, we have the Adventurer contingent. Dragon Spine must be scaled. And coming all the way from Springvale, the Mild Hunt. Last, but by no means least, we have a team that brings together contestants from all over Teyvat. The Soul Blazer.
Looks like we've got some pretty strong competition.
Yeah, we had like 3 people clapping.
Don't panic. There's no need to be nervous. Think about Fiatena. It's time to show our courage. Together, there's no obstacle we can't overcome. And if there is, just charge right on through.
I'm not sure that's an option for everyone else. Okay, fine. Yeah, charge it is. I'm not gonna nitpick your motivational speech.
I'm gonna give it my all. I believe in our team, and I believe in me.
Will all contestants please proceed to your starting positions? Ready? Go!
Please make this like interesting. It's not gonna be like, yeah, nothing different. I definitely think they should have made this more of a, oh, here's like a special stamina bar just for like this race kind of thing. And like here's like 2 different types of running.
Dang it. Ugh, yikes. It's even colder today.
We're
Just my
cheating.
luck.
Boost your stamina here!
Travelers up ahead. Time to pass on the baton.
Eyes on the road!
Whew, made it.
Great, I'll take it from here.
Wow. I'm still surprised we're getting so much voice acting from him recently. Again, 5 years of
My
nothing.
section is uphill all the way. I gotta remember to pace myself.
Dude, this isn't even a race. He was able to rocket past them so freaking quick, it's insane.
Keep going!
Wait, where's she at? We're already almost all the way up there. Yeah, they're just now coming around the corner.
There's the statue! Varese is waiting. Come on. Almost there. Varese, I did it.
Thanks. My time to
You
shine.
even lose this? Like, for real?
No time for a detour. Just gonna jump on down through the gap.
Okay, now what? Running back, I guess? Yay, we're Sonic. Dude, her run animation is by far the best.
Downhill stretch. Full speed ahead. Minnie's waiting for
Like,
me.
come on. This is so Sonic the Hedgehog and cartoony. I fucking love it.
Yeah! Speed
Best run cycle, not only in this game, but in so many
You take it
others.
from here. I'll be right behind you.
All right, here goes nothing.
Wow, that's weird. It didn't show her. Oh, come on. Really? You couldn't have just let us control her? It's basic running. Oh, monster?
Monsters! At least they're not on the course. Better steer clear.
We could barely run downhill, guys.
Everyone's waiting for me by the side of the course. I'm coming, guys.
I can't do it. I'm out of steam. I can barely see. Wait, is this the right way?
Shoot! I've gone off course! No, stay back!
Uh-oh.
Help!
Yeah, have the guy with asthma running be the person to help.
It's fine. I'll keep going. I gotta get a good ranking. I don't want to drag this team down.
I believe in you, Minnie. I do too.
Let me help you.
I know I should keep going, but I'm sorry. I can't ignore this. Quick, over here!
Someone's injured. We have to help them.
Vressa! Traveler! On it.
Like, this event didn't have guards or anything.
Minnie,
Or, like,
get
you
the
know,
injured person to
monster
the finish line. We'll handle the rest.
pushing, getting the monsters out of the way.
Someone got injured?
Amber, we got a situation. Roger that. On it. Let's chase this menace.
Yeah,
out
Amber,
here.
this is your job. What the fuck?
Traveler, together.
Wow, that took... Why did that take so much help? Wait, what the fuck? That was way more health taking than I thought. Holy hell.
Go, Baron Bunny!
What was that? He, like, hit us, like, what, 2-3 times and we were KO'd.
Don't blame yourself, Minnie. It's not your fault.
You did great, Minnie.
Ollie Gong, don't force yourself to speak if you're not up to it. Honestly, I'm amazed you even made it here to watch.
Traveler?
It's okay. I'll explain. I'm really sorry, Honorary Knight, but by the time I got that wounded guy to the finish line, all the other teams had finished the race. The staff have taken him to get checked out, so I think he'll be okay. But we didn't get the results we wanted. I'm sorry. You guys were leading the whole way, and I went and let the team down.
Oh, Minnie.
When I first saw that guy in trouble, I hesitated for a moment. Everyone's worked so hard to get here. If I hadn't gone back to help him, we would have actually gotten a decent ranking. Amber and the emergency staff were nearby, and you guys weren't far away either. It's not like he would have been in life-threatening danger if I'd carried on. But I just couldn't tear myself away.
It's okay, Minnie. How could any of us turn a blind eye to a person in need? Wherever the Soul Blazer treads,
We have the moral victory.
help is always at hand.
Wait, where's that line from?
My brain just came up with it on the spot.
Thanks, Captain.
Minnie! Thank goodness you're okay. I was so worried.
Minnie! You could have put your life at risk.
Please, don't ever scare us like that again.
I'm sorry.
Minnie, are you all right? Are you hurt at all?
Oh, hi, Ref. No, I'm not hurt. I'm all good. It's you.
Hello. I'm Kenzo from Team Lightning Strike. Because of your help, I escaped with no major injuries. I can't thank you enough.
Team Lightning Strike has had a discussion with the organizing committee. Minnie's actions in helping her fellow contestant are commendable. The organizing committee are all in agreement that were it not for this incident, Team Soul Blazers would have ranked much higher in the race. As things stand, Team Soul Blazers did not rank highly enough to receive medals. However, we believe that you still deserve recognition for your performance. Therefore, in addition to the medals for winners and runners-up, the organizing committee has decided to issue a special honorary medal to your team, recognizing your commitment to putting lives first.
Thank you, Mr. Draff. Mom, Dad, I know what you're gonna say. A deal's a deal. I won't fight it.
Very well. Then we'll stick to what we all agreed. From now on, Minnie, as long as you promise to be careful, you are free to go traveling abroad.
What? But Dad, I thought...
You achieved what you set out to do. You got ranked in the competition. Maybe it wasn't the ranking you hoped for, but it's enough for me.
You would have first. God damn
And
it.
for me. Look, you even have a medal to prove it.
Just like the traveler in the background losing his fucking mind. It's like, we would have had first. Damn it. Throwing chairs. Well, everyone's just like completely ignoring it happening.
You know, maybe we should turn this into a family vacation. Yes, let's all go and visit Yae Publishing House together. After hearing so much about your favorite comic books, I'd love to find out if they have anything suitable for older folks like me and your mother.
Amazing! Hey, Minnie, this is a great start.
You have no idea how happy this makes me.
This is a moment to remember. I think it calls for a photograph.
Good call. All right, group photo.
Oh, let's pose like Fiatena and Mawika from Volume 2, where they go into battle together for the first time.
Why are we running forward? It's like 2 steps away from us. And we're in a running pose. Alright. We got the mandatory photo for event. Now I'm assuming night celebration, perhaps?
Well, we weren't the winning team or the runners-up. But one way or another, we still came away with medals.
I'm sorry. I picked the worst time to get sick, didn't I?
Don't even think about that, Igong. Just focus on getting better.
It's a shame we didn't all get to compete together. But at least we got a group photo.
If anyone has regrets, I say we come back next time and go for gold.
I'll be back.
Take it easy, Igong. Next time, you can start by not getting ill. Captain, I think I'll join you for training next time just in case. That way, I can fill in if someone has to drop out at the last minute.
It's decided then. The Soul Blazers will return for the next cross-country challenge.
It's a deal.
That was actually pretty short compared to the second part. Part 2 was way longer, it felt like. That was like maybe 20 minutes that we just did. Alright. Okay, the event is still, like, how many days does it have? 11 days. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to call it for today. And then next time we'll come back and do the rest of the little side ancillary stuff that doesn't really matter. And then maybe keep on exploring. But that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow we are going to test out where winds meet and see how all that goes. And yeah, that's the plan for at least the next 2 days. We'll see if I get super into it. We might play it all weekend and then move Neon White to next week. But I think we're going to be playing Genshin on Monday because I believe Zenless Zone Zero's update is happening next week. So we're going to push Zenless Zone Zero later on into the week so that we can play the latest update. And then, yeah, like I said, with Genshin, we'll do this. We have Where Winds Meet, depending on how we like that. And then we also have Neon White. Neon White right now is planned for Saturday, Sunday. But if with Where Winds Meet, like, pops off for us and we are really into it, then we'll play that throughout the weekend. And then next week, we'll play some Neon White during the week. But Monday will be Genshin, and we'll finish all of this up. Anyways, or actually, wait, no, we got 11 days, so maybe we could push it a little further. Genshin will either be Monday or Tuesday. I'll let you guys know over, links down below for all my social media stuff. I'll let you guys know over there for my Blue Sky Twitter. And like always, links down below for all that stuff. Also links over to YouTube, where all my VODs are uploaded and archived over there. And that is it for day 1,940 of streaming in a row, finishing up the main event for the winter. It was... Honestly, it did not feel like this was like a Christmassy winter thing. Like this could have happened anytime, but we're at Dragonspine, so that's almost default winter kind of thing. But I always kind of wish that we'd always go back and explore more of the whole what's his face, the alchemist story that was here for the longest time with the dragon bones and stuff. But I feel like we've kind of moved past that and we're moved on to other stuff. That's it for today. Catch you all tomorrow with some Where Winds Meet.